Hello, welcome to FM Technology. Okay, today we are going to continue the landing page. We are going to design the landing page that we showed in our last video. Okay, we are going to see how we are going to design the navigation bar of our landing page. The page is called Ensure. So first of all, what we are going to do is to create a new folder on your desktop. We are creating it on the desktop. This folder, you are going to name it. You see, you go on new. First of all, you right click, then you click on new. You see folder, click on folder. Then you now rename this, rename it and call it Ensure. Type and write Ensure website. Ensure website. Then you enter. Then from here, remember the text editor we are using to code is called Visual Studio Code. This is a Visual Studio Code I'm using. You can still use your Sublime, or you can use your notepad. So after creating your folder, drag it to your text editor and you drop it inside. Okay, so that's it. You drop it inside your text editor. So what next thing you do is you go to the left side and you see new file. This is new folder. You click on new file. Once you click on new file, type you want to create a new file so that you can create your HTML document, so that you can start typing without your HTML. Remember, HTML means hypertext markup language. That is what we are using for your layout. HTML is mostly used for the layout. So without HTML, you can't get the layout of your website. So the time we are going to style our layout, for the styling part we are going to use the CSS. We are going to use the CSS. The CSS is used to style, to beautify your website. Okay, here you type index.html and you enter. Okay, you have just created your file called index.html. So you want to start typing your code. For a short, you press shift and 1 and you enter. So this comes out. Now when you go to your document called Ensure and you see the file that you have just created, index, and you double click on it, it will carry to your browser. The browser that we are using is Chrome. You can use other browsers. So what I'm using now is Chrome. So you double click on it. Once you double click on it, it carries you to your browser and you see there is nothing, you have not typed anything here. By the title of this is document. Let us rename the title to Ensure. Let us rename it to Ensure. Remember, today we are going to design the navigation bar of this website. So once you refresh, you see this is Ensure. So to design your navigation bar, what you do is you insert a tag called nav. This tag is called nav. You insert the tag called nav. You see it in between the body of the file, of the HTML file, that is called nav, so that you can design your navigation bar. So according to the navigation bar according to the website, on your left hand, your logo is there. So for you to insert your logo, that logo is a link. To introduce a link, you introduce a which is for inserting a link into the website. So once you introduce a tag, and for inserting an image, you also introduce a tag called img, in img, and this img, you close it, you close the tag img. So from here you can put whatever image that you want. So from so let us go and bring all our images that we want here. Now here in this ensure, we enter it and create a new folder inside the ensure website folder. You create it and let us name it image, so that we are going to insert all our images into this file. Okay, so that whenever we want to use it, we go. So let's go and copy all our images and insert it into our ensure website. So we copy it, so we are going to copy it, then we paste it. We go back to our ensure website and we paste it into our image, then we paste it here. So you see all the images are here. So whatever image that you use, we are going to reference it. So let's go back to our Visual Studio Code and get it from there. So once you have already typed your image tag, so we introduce an attribute called source. This is the attribute. An attribute is what that assists the tag or the element. So this is attribute. So to bring out the document, to locate a document, to carry to the direction of our image, you type /. So you see it brings out all these things. Remember, our folder is called ensure website. See the ensure website here. You click on ensure website and it shows you image. Which image do we want? We want the logo. So we look for it. We go down and look for logo. You are looking for logo. Okay, logo is the last here. You click on it and you see this is logo. Now if you go to your browser and refresh it, and you see ensure is right here. Okay, now you are done with it. So let us just copy this. Ctrl C and paste it down here, Ctrl V. Now what else do you want? Remember, according to how they design the website, the next thing there is how we work, and it's also a link. How we work is also a link. So you type how we work, so that is there, and it's also a link. That's why you bring in this h reference, because it's a link, so that you will carry us there. Okay, so we are going to introduce hash there, so that it will not take us to another website, it will not take us to another link. So let's just copy it and bring it down again. So the next thing there is block. Okay, that's block. You're going to type in block there. We type in block. Okay, we are done with that one. Okay, let's copy it again. Ctrl C, and the next there is account. Okay, and the last is view plans. To view their plans, what they have for you. Let's view plans. That's view plans. So you are done with it. You are done with everything. Let's go to our browser and refresh it. You see how we work, block, account, view plans, but it's not taking a very good shape. So we are going to design it very well so that it will look attractive. So here So here, what are you going to do to design this website, to style it very well, to style the navigation bar? Okay, we are going to introduce CSS. So what do? You create a new file called c called style dot css, and you enter. Okay, this is your style.css. So you want to style this, you want to style everything here. Okay, now you are going to call this nav out from here. You are calling this nav and you want to style it. Okay, now I'll just pause the video and copy and paste the styling to save our time. Then I'll later explain it. Okay, I just pasted the CSS part of it. Okay, this is the nav. Now we have called the nav here. Now this is the nav. You are styling this nav, and the background color is you are changing the background color to white and the width auto, so that the width you are not specifying, so that it will be changing according to how you want. Since the background color is now white, now the background color is white, the background color will change to white. You can change it to black, but according to the website, the background color is white for the navigation bar. Now for this link, you are calling the link, all the links here, everything here. Now you are going to change the text decoration to none. Now when you go to the browser, you see that the decoration is underlined. It's been underlined. You want to remove this line, you change the text decoration to none, and the thing will immediately go out. And display block, it will display block. It will not be aligned like this. It will float downward. Okay, now float left. This float left will make it to float to the left, to this side. And your border, your 2-pixel solid transparent, you are putting a border because it is a link. You are making it like a button. It is a link, so that when someone hover on it, it becomes a link. And you are making it transparent so that they cannot see the border. And you increase your padding. Your padding is the space between this how we work. You want to put a space between how we work and block and account view plans. You want to put a space so that it will look very good. And also your margin, 2 pixels, you put the same thing. Your margin is outside, and you are giving the color gray. This color here, you want to change the color from blue to gray, so you give the color gray. And the last one here, and here your font size 60%. Now this 60%, you want to increase the font size to 60%. Okay, let's refresh it and see what. Okay, now why the thing is not working here? Because we have not linked our style sheet, our CSS, to our index.html. So for us to link it, you go downward and insert a tag called link. This link, and you type in rel so that to relate it to the style sheet. You type in style sheet and h reference, so that you can locate it. You can locate where it is. H reference // ensure website. So where is it? Your style.css. Then you now close it. Okay, now you have linked it. You can go now and refresh your website, and you see everything is now. When you hover on it and you see everything, let me go back and explain the other part of it. Now Now for this A hover color black, why the color is changing black? Now when you hover on all A, remember your links are your logo, how we work, blog, account, view plans. When you hover on all this A, the color changes to black. Let's see, you hover on this, how we work, it changes to black. Is gray, the gray changes to black, the color changes to view plans. Now we want to design, we want to shift this to this side, to your right. We want to shift it to your right. So what do? This styling that we just did is called external styling, that we call it. Now we are going to do an inline styling. Because we want to shift this. The inline styling, you type in style in between your A, so that we are going to style it, shift it to the left. And since we want to shift it to the right, we insert a margin left, and this margin left, let's give it 43 VW. While we are using 43, remember to close it with your semicolon. 43 VW, your view it, so that it will be able to be responsive. So you refresh it, it shifts this to the right. Okay, now for this ensure, you are going to style it also, so that the thing will also shift to the right. Okay, let's style it and also include our style here also. Let's include our style. The style, margin left also. The margin left, let's give this 10 VW. Your 10 VW. Then you refresh. You see shift, and they are now okay. Okay, so that's your styling. Now, according to the website, this is a button and it has borders. So we are going to design this alone, the view plans alone. So we are going to give these view plans a class. Let's give it a class called, let's type in class called view. The plans is called view. So this class is called view. So I want to design only this. We are calling only this. Now to call the view, we put in dot view here, so that we are calling only that view. Now the border is now 2 pixels solid. So it will give you a border of 2 pixels solid, and the width should be 6 VW, and that text should be aligned inside. Now let me show you what I mean here. Now let me refresh. You see it is, the border is now 2 pixels solid, and the view plans is aligned in the center. Now for the hovering part of it, now when you hover on view, the background color changes from white to black, and the color of the text changes from gray to white. See the effect here. Now when I hover on this, it changes to this. So that's the meaning of that. Okay, so that is how we create a navigation bar of our Ensure website. You want to create all the types of navigation bar. So that's just a simple trick of how to create a navigation bar. So in the next video, we are going to see how to create the header of the navigation, the header of Ensure website using Flexbox. So stay tuned and subscribe to FM Technology. Thank you and stay safe.